Recently, I'm learning a lot about the archetype of the Diva, which is an archetype and a frequency that's been really foreign to me for most of my life. I would say all of my life. Either being completely like suppressed and dormant, or I've even had, kind of like resistance to it, kind of actively rejecting those frequencies in myself and therefore in others, right? That's how this beautiful existence works. Whatever I reject in me, I reject in others when I see it as well. So in my past, I would have judgments on women that owned their own inner diva, as I would put on it as snobbish, shallow, egocentric, taking attention, stealing attention, and therefore not kind, not generous, not considerate, right? And those were the good virtues that the good one, embodied. This is how it works. We get this stroking of our own ego as I'm the good one and they are the bad ones, and I judge them because I judge that in me so hard that I don't even think I have that in me. And recently, I have humbly, as we life takes us on journeys, life has shown me there for sure is Diva living inside of me, even though I've been kicking and screaming, resisting her re-entry into my system. It's a big ego piece to let go of thinking that I am good because I am super attuned to others and super available to help and support everyone around me. That is a piece that was an identity piece that I held on to. I'm sure some of you can relate to this. Because as women, this is a very fucking common condition that we have gotten. The Diva has helped me to see that it is okay to treat myself like the divine, to take care of myself to a whole nother level than what I've done before, to prioritize myself over others. Like, sit with that one. That is something that we condemn in this culture as selfish. And maybe that's what you're thinking when you hear that. But what I have learned is that when I prioritize myself, and I do that every morning in my morning practice, I take care of my energy field, I take care of my emotional field and my body and like my mental body. I take care of my system first before I meet the world, so that I am in a place to actually be of resource to the world, to be centered and in my power, cup full, so I can meet the world from that place where I actually have resources to give. I actually have connection to my fire and my direction, so I know how to navigate. I can set boundaries for myself if I need to, and I can also support and see opportunities because I'm clear inside. I'm not tired, I'm not in a mess, I'm not full of unprocessed things. No. I show up as the best I could that day. And it's not a goal. It's not oh, now look at me, I've done well. Again, back to the Diva. The code here is that I actually show up for myself in the level of worth that is inherent. Me, Kim, my vessel, is from my vantage point of this universe, my soul is here to be that fully. And when I prioritize this vessel, this part of the universe first, I'm actually playing my piece in the bigger ocean way better. If somebody would have told me this 10 years ago, when I started to learn about what it is to be an empath, it would have put everything on its head. Because we really put value. We think that the empath is the good one, the narcissist is the bad one. But both are trauma responses. The empath that cares for others and keep on giving and giving and serving for others, even when they don't even have anything left. That is not serving the greater good of all. At some point, the fuel ran out. Some point, we might hit the wall, have a burnout, literally that word. We burned out our own flame. Yeah? The fire element is our spirit. We burned out our own spirit. Or we might get depressed or have anxiety. There's consequences to emptying our own vessel. Because it's not good for us. It's not healthy for us. It's not in alignment. It's not what we're meant to do. We're not meant to give when we don't have anything to give. We give to ourselves so we can keep on giving. So actually, to be in service of the greater good of all, to be in service of the world, to be in service of the people around you that you love and that loves you, it would serve everyone to take care of our own vessel first. To be that selfish. To prioritize oneself. And I can almost hear now, like all the mothers out there, because we can't prioritize ourselves in the same degree when we are mothers. That is part of that contract, right? It's part of, I'm actually for my child, my children first. And I'm not here to argue with that. Not at all. I think that is part of it. And it's beautiful. And I bow to all the mothers out there. And thank you for your creations and your love that you birth into this life. I just ask that the item that is you on your to-do list is not at the bottom. I just invite for taking a moment to consider where you place your own nourishment and care on your daily to-do list. That's all. I trust that you can navigate it yourself and prioritize yourself. I'm not here to tell anyone how to live and what to do. I am here to just share this code and this realization that my Diva has so beautifully gifted me, that it is okay to prioritize myself fully, and that I am a divine creation. So are you. And if I can sit with that truth and move from that truth, how would I then live my life? What choices would I make if I live inside with the truth that I am a divine creation? The divine is moving through me. How would I show up for that? How would I serve that? How would I take care of that? That fire that is our spirit inside. It has tremendous potential to burn bright, powerful, beautifully, full of fucking life force and love and energy. So when I take care of that flame inside, I have more to create with. To self-source, take care of our source inside, we get more capacity to hold, to love, and to create our loved ones with. So it's an investment into life.